opponents in the final. The number 9 seeds from China, LIU, Xiaolong and Zihan.
Yeah, they had a very, very good tournament here. I think they have very much overperformed to what I've seen earlier. I know that they were all-England champions a few years ago.
2 years ago.
2 years ago, yeah. But I must say that this tournament they have really played well.
Yeah, I concur with that, because in the third round they beat your pair, Go Wei Shen and Tan Wei Piong, and of course your Malaysian pair had defeated the defending champions in the second round, Go Sung Kyung and Shin Bek Chol. Well, our umpire for this one from Thailand, Jitarut Anutarapat. Susan Taylor from Australia will be the service judge. And listen to the fans chanting Indonesia. They're the left-handed LIU Xiaolong, 27 years of age, from Xiamen in Fujian province. Oh, we're looking at the Indonesians first. I thought we had the Chinese pair, Hendra-Ahsan, I can tell you, 27 from Palembang in South Sumatra. Number 3 in the world ranking at the moment. They have been as high as 38 consecutive weeks from November 2013. And of course, they were world champions 2 years ago. For this man, SETIAWAN, 31 years of age, he's going to, well, he's 30 years of age, he's going to turn 31 in a few days' time. But he is a 2-time world champion because he won the world title in 2007 with Marcus Kido, and of course a former Olympic champion as well. 2 finals from 7 previous tournaments this year for the Indonesians. The Malaysian, they won that Super Series. They were beaten finalists, having had match points at the Asian Championships. And as you can see, it was their first couple of rounds where they actually struggled against Karen and Labar of France, and then Kazuno and Yamada of Japan. And I called some of those early matches. I wondered whether Hendra-Ahsan was still injured with his back. I noticed he's got strapping on his right knee, but I think as the tournament has progressed, and certainly their semi-final yesterday against the world number 1s Lee Yong-dae and Yu Yang-sun, I thought Hendra-Ahsan started to look like the player of old, the player that won that gold medal in Guangzhou. So now we're looking at the left-handed LIU Xiaolong, 27 years of age. His partner is 24 from Shandong province. Number 9 in the world ranking, have been as high as 4, best this year, which emphasises Morton's point that they've overperformed because they've been in 1 semi-final, that was Australia, 4 quarter-finals, and they've lost their first matches in both the China Masters Grand Prix Gold and the Indonesian Super Series.
That wasn't far off.
Yeah. Number 2 seeds in the quarter-final. They defeated Matthias Boll and Carsten Mogensen, who are, of course, well, the silver medalists 2 years ago and bronze medalists 1 year ago. And this is the 5th meeting between these 2 pairs, with the previous 4 honours are shared. But the last time they met was in the quarter-final of those Asian Championships, which was staged in Wuhan in China. 3 games it was, and 24-22 in the deciding game as we look at our court official. I have to say that the Indonesians saved 2 match points in those Asian Championships in that deciding game.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Hendra-Ahsan and Hendra-Ahsan, Indonesia.
Who they are doing?
Yeah.
And on my left, LIU Xiaolong, Zihan, China. Hendra-Ahsan to serve to LIU Xiaolong. Lobo, play.
So the men's doubles final getting underway. The home players nearest to us, the former world champion. Yes, and every single point that they win.
One love.
Well, I think there's a danger of the roof coming of Istora Stadium. Cheers will be so loud. He's going to go wide. And surely, Morton, the home support is going to have some sort of effect on this final.
I think so too, yes. It's tough to stand on court as the two Chinese players here now. And having all the expectations and everything on their shoulders, they want to win this match. And then, on top of that, they have this massive crowd and really on their shoulders and screaming and shouting at them all the time. And obviously, they will lift the Indonesian play as well.
Yeah.
I was watching, obviously, my Malaysian player, Zihan, play against the two Chinese, and I'm very curious to see whether Ahsan and SETIAWAN is falling into a little bit of the same practice that we did, only playing athletic games and not really blocking too much and at the same time lifting. So I think it's the two Chinese who are really strong when it comes to flexibility.
Yeah.
Like this is where they're good.
Yeah, we shouldn't underestimate their fighting spirit either, because in their semi-final against Endo and Hawakawa, they were 14-18 down in the deciding game before winning it 22-20 in an hour and 25 minutes.
It could be really interesting to see some statistics on the length of matches of the whole tournament, because I think it's gone up dramatically. I think this tournament, the matches have really been long matches. 4-3.
And I think a lot of that has to go down to the fact that it's hot, humid conditions, we've needed the court to be mocked, but the intensity of these World Championships, we've seen upsets galore, we've had some wonderful, wonderful matches. Pitch that are very long. Now I know that you and I have discussed before about Hendra-Ahsan and his quality at the net. He has this uncanny ability to just be in the right place at the right time. Yeah, and intercept it. But I did think yesterday in the semi-final, Ahsan was also playing the net very well indeed.
He can do it, and I think in the Indonesian combination, Ahsan is actually the job that he's the one that either lifts the partnership to the very high end they can play, or, to let's say 3-4-5 in the world. It sounds really harsh to say, but when he's on top form, the partnership is really playing well.
Yes, so he's the pivotal player.
I remember we once commentated on Indonesian against the Korean player, and you said to me, what's going to be a fight between SETIAWAN and the young game? Yeah. I said, no, it's not. It's going to be between the other two, because who's having the best day on the day would win. Yeah. And actually what happened was that the Koreans, they won it, and
Yu-Young-Sun.
Thank you. Played.
Yeah. Well, I think your point was proved actually in yesterday's semi-final, because I thought it was Ahsan that was playing the better between Ahsan and Yu-Young-Sun, and therefore able to set his partner up more. And I clearly remember that morning, and it changed the way I looked at some matches, a lot of matches in future.
So that's really nice. That cross-match there is really wonderful. That's well spotted by Ahsan, because you can see as he's jumping here, look at this, how he's jumping out to the backhand side here. Look at that, but managed to get it all the way across the court to the backhand side of the Chinese. That's really well spotted. was. He felt that he was under pressure. It was a very nice lift. It was very deep. And there's no doubt that SETIAWAN was a little bit, under pressure here. And he wanted to keep the attack and just, not exert himself too much and play the drop shot. It was the right idea, but unfortunately the wrong execution.
Xiaolong.
Well spotted. It is interesting to see here afterwards. It's not on TV now, but it was interesting to see how Session was actually kind of explaining to himself as he looked up the straight. And I think that's going to be the key for this match, is who dares to block in the most pressure situations.
Yeah, it's really intense.
It is, and you have to play that solid rock shot. And the ones that can do that under pressure, I think that will be the key for this match.
Well, certainly Hendra-Ahsan has the technical ability to be able to blow those drops, or those blocks you're talking about. But you're right, it all comes down to nerves, doesn't it? No question. Everybody's a little bit tense in this at the moment. Who's going to have the advantage at the game interval? This point will decide it.
See, that's the one. That's the one. That's the one we must play. Look at how Xiaolong is waiting, trying position, waiting for the drive, and suddenly is lifted over him. And look at that. That was a perfect example of what I think, how to block all that fast lift.
Yeah. Hold, then the quick. Yeah.
Look at that. That is perfect.
Yeah.
Oh, it's way in. Isn't it?
One more. There we go. Zihan confirms it.
Just like the olden days.
You've missed my expressions, haven't you?
I'm still not sure whether people will understand what I'm saying, because I've been in the relationship for 6 months, so maybe we'll drop it off. Just joking.
Well, only one of our finals so far going the full distance. I'd love to see this one in the full distance or the neutral, but I bet the fans here would like to see it.
Only one wish.
Yeah, but exactly, that goes without saying. There's any strapping on SETIAWAN's late yesterday. But there is today. Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
Your fellow countryman, Peter Gader, was with me last night. This men's doubles semi-final. And he was saying with Hendra-Ahsan, you can never tell whether he's won a rally or lost a rally.
He's done that. Yeah. But I'm sure, like, you know, some people obviously are like that, but it could also be that it's actually hiding a lot of emotions inside.
Yeah. Funny enough, Bjorn Borg used to talk about that.
Yes,
On the outside, Roger Federer has talked about in the inside. And a certain Mr. Frost.
Needed it desperately to do it, because otherwise it was just like a volcano, it was just coming up steam.
Yeah.
So you have to control it. See, that's a beautiful got by Zihan there, but sadly for the Indonesians, the opportunity was missed here.
But it does go down as a missed opportunity, I'm with you on that. Indonesians, when you try and keep Liu Xiaolong away from the net anyway, I know you've said don't get involved in the flat pass exchanges, but don't you think the left-hander is better coming forward? I'd push him to the back.
He is. If you can push him to the back, I agree on that. But, you know, stay away from the forehand at least, because that is double dangerous from that forehand side there, so stay away from that. See, this is better. Well played. That's solid work on the
Well, I can see that Hendra-Ahsan's shoelace is under. Yeah, quickly reties it as we look at that again.
And look at this, where he's jumping in. Look at this, once again, cross. Really well played.
13.
That's amazing, isn't it? I think it was actually the right-hand side of the court as we look down. In one jump.
Yeah.
Oh, goodness, slipped. He's all right.
He's okay.
Yeah.
That one was poor execution.
Service over.
And that's the problem with the left-hander coming forward. You've somehow got to neutralise that because he's so good.
He's zooming in.
Yeah. 14 all. Open game. Changman on the right as we looked at them. And the black t-shirt. Two-time Olympic mixed doubles champion. But proving your points, he does weight committed on that forehand.
He does. And it must be somehow in the game plan from the Indonesian side to look into that. I'm sure they have picked it up.
That's one long.
Service over. 15 all.
So this is the sort of situation to which you were alluding to. Pressure situations, 15 all. Get a 2 or 3 point advantage. This is where you need the intensity. And you can't afford errors like that.
16-15.
As you say, that one will go down unless it comes first one. Short.
Service over.
Yeah.
16 all.
Yeah, way short. delightful character.
I think it's wonderful when you have a person like that in your training group.
Yes.
Dependable, always there, doing the best, bringing everybody in and all that. You know, you need players like that in your training. And better it is if it's the
17-16.
best. So it's a good man to have.
Clever. That's very, very clever from Xiaolong.
He immediately saw that Masih was a bit too far behind him.
Yeah.
And the court there and the block shot.
Yeah, I was talking about that when the Indonesians were playing their semi-final, but I was talking about it with the Korean pair.
Yeah, Leon Day is desperate. He's almost on the first line of the base.
Yeah.
But I must admit, it's a big surprise to me that the Koreans are not playing the final. And it is a big surprise to me as well.
17 all.
I have thought that would have been the final.
Because of the conditions here, the windy conditions, the drift.
I somehow thought the Danes were having quite a big advantage, an upper hand on the two Chinese, and, but they didn't, and they lost in 2 games as far as I remember. I must admit, I did not see the semi-final last night between the Koreans and the Indonesians. Again, I thought, when I looked at it, this surely must be the year when Leon Day is going to win this World Championship.
Yeah, I know. 5 times a World Championship medalist. This is 6th time, because of course he's got a bronze medal. The shot that turned the momentum of the rally. That hold and flick deep into the forehand corner. Yeah.
Really big trouble getting that one back.
Yeah, that's exactly what we were talking about. This one hit.
This is the one, yeah, well spotted.
Yeah.
That was really setting it up. Well saved by SETIAWAN. Really well saved in the middle there by the Indonesians. Under severe pressure.
What a rally! And what a way to set up 3 game point opportunities.
Well, if you're a fan of China, don't give up. I think this is a very good fighting pair. So 17-20 is definitely possible.
But not when you hit a net cord like that from Hendra-Ahsan. The stadium erupts because the home players have taken the opening game 21-17. Oh, not even 20 minutes. A little over 18 minutes for that opening game.
Mark the floor that much in the first game here, so obviously it was a lot more quicker game, as we say, 18 minutes only, but it's only been interrupted a very few times to knock the court.
Well, the last time the World Championships were here in JAKARTA, Indonesia 6 medals, but no golds.
No goals.
No goals.
They played in 89. No, Yang won the singles.
That's right. Beat Adi Wiranata.
Oh, I see.
In the final.
Yeah.
2 silver medals, because they had a silver in the men's doubles as well. And 4 bronze medals. Can they win gold this time?
Well, I must say that Indonesia has had a really got a good tournament this year. In this World Championship, you know, when you look at it and you look at the draws, you look at the seedings and the standard of play, and you know, take everything into account, I think Indonesia has done really well.
So do I, and especially women's singles and women's doubles.
Yes.
We know they've got world-class men's doubles pairs. Men's singles, I suppose, the only disappointment for Indonesia.
Second game, love all, play.
So one game under their belts. Hendra-Ahsan and Hendra-Ahsan.
1-love.
See, this is a very, very fine example of what I say dare to win. I know it's not all in the second game, but the way Ahsan played that one back to the net when Xiaolong was actually standing up there waiting with the backhand. But it was played so tightly that it was a winner. To dare to do that, that's what it takes to win a match like this.
Oh, service fault called, struck above the waist. I thought it was a bit of a loose serve anyway.
Service over, 2-1.
Indonesians now hitting with the drift, and therefore their attacking play will be a little more potent.
Service over, 2-3.
He doesn't hang about on serve, does he?
No, it comes really, really quick.
Seems to be an Indonesian trait in the men's doubles. Ricky and Rexy.
No hesitation.
Yeah.
That's good play by Xiaolong there. Wonderful follow-up there. Really well done.
You know, that's such a clever return of serve, and it looks such an ordinary shot, but it's so clever.
So clever. I was just thinking the same. You know, Xiaolong could do nothing about it. Yeah, absolutely nothing. It's on the net height, and then what can you do? Yeah. And this one is a lucky one.
Yeah, I like to think he created his own luck by taking it as early as he possibly could.
He did, but it was still from a far distance.
Yeah. Oh, that's...
it's in.
But that's the little hold that you were talking about in the opening game.
That's really well played by SETIAWAN. And the two Chinese, they have to start looking for answers. You know, they lost the first and they're 6-3 down. They really have to start saying, okay, you know, what can we do? Maybe single one of the players out to try to attack one single player if that's possible, you know, try to find ways.
Well, it's going to be difficult because the Indonesians appear to me to be on a bit of a roll.
They are.
And the more they're on a roll, the more the crowd are getting behind them.
I don't know if we get it in slow motion, but it's very interesting to see Xiaolong to the left. He was standing and helping his partner. He's virtually covering 3/4 of the court, and only Zihan is covering himself, which opens up for a lot of cross-court smashing, as we've seen before, where Xiaolong can't get it in.
Yeah. He went underneath the net, but once again he was in the right place at the right time. He doesn't miss many of those, does he?
Nope.
That's good defence.
It was very clever. See how he's just keeping the attack up. Very well played by Xiaolong. The way he's getting it in at the net there, he's pushing forward, even on that drop shot, and making a very good return on it.
Well, you have to give...
You will see here now. Oh, it was too late.
You have to hand it to the Chinese pair, because there's me saying at 7-3 that the Indonesian pair were on a roll. You said the Chinese... Oh, goodness, isn't that a wonderful... The disguise, the deception, the hold.
You would hate to fall for that one, wouldn't you?
No, I know.
Your legs is completely twisted.
Bit of a wizard with the racket.
Way out.
Service over. 7-8.
Wasn't the best of serves. Well, that time he hit the top of the tape and went over from Hendra-Ahsan. Big, powerful athlete is Zihan. Good flip serve.
It's in. Yep.
Service over. 8-10.
But there's no doubt in men's doubles that the flick serve becomes more and more important, because, you know, even though you're never allowed to move before the shuttle is dropped, you see that players are jumping the serve, if you can say that.
Which is why we see such short runners so often.
Yes, but the thing is that if you can play a proper flick serve that's not quilted, you can really add some pressure on the receiver.
Yeah, problem is that it seems to be that an awful lot of flick serves are called a fault as an automatic sort of reaction. But here is the 3-point advantage for the former champions, having already won the opening game. And they push home this advantage.
What would you do if you were John? What would you do?
Oh, goodness me, I'm not the coach, you're the coach.
We've been around for so many years.
Oh, no, stop that. Giving away my age.
Sorry for taking the lead here, but it's quite interesting, because I think, you know, Xiaolong and the QIU really have to start looking into finding other ways, because they're getting stopped where they're best.
Well, they do have the opportunity to try and use the back of the court more from this near side of the court, and I don't think they've really been doing that.
No, that's exactly my point. That's what I'm looking at as well.
Yeah.
That they must just see, again, try to look at the cross-court smash on Xiaolong. It's a very effective weapon. I don't know if you get it, but see how far he goes to the side of his partner, trying to cover the center of the court.
Yeah.
And then it's opening up on the side. But this is where he's good.
He's very good.
Service over. 10-1.
the left-handed Liu Xiaolong.
Yeah, once again.
Yeah.
Try to have a look. Try to see how much to the right he's standing. There, he's standing in the centre. And then it comes across once again.
Yeah.
There's a massive space all the way across.
Well, the Indonesians have opened up a 4-point cushion. Make that a 5-point cushion.
15, 10.
Oh, it's landed in.
I will challenge it.
Yep, they have challenged. So you obviously thought that was just wrong.
Yeah, it's just, obviously it's not perfect from the position where we sit here, but to me, yes, it's definitely worthwhile trying to do it.
Well, absolutely, because if you don't, then you're 6 points adrift. Or difficult to tell from that.
Yeah, it didn't look so good for the Chinese.
No.
I must say. But sitting here behind the board is not so easy to see it, but...
Oh, it was out.
Oh, was that? That was a good challenge.
It was a very good challenge.
Service over.
So it's 11-15.
11-15.
What I liked about the challenge was it came promptly. There was no hesitation.
Yeah.
11-15. Play.
And no conferring with coaches first.
Not at all.
It's just wide.
It is wide, yes.
Yeah. Oh. Well, now a challenge from Hendra-Ahsan.
But he will lose that one.
He must be, surely.
Hendra-Ahsan. Hendra-Ahsan.
It's interesting to see if the Chinese pair can come back here 15-10 now. Now it's 12-15.
Yes, if Walker confirms that the shuttle was out.
Yes.
If.
Out.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
clearly see.
Yeah.
So 12-15 and
Challenge unsuccessful.
it takes 1 or 2 points more and then it's an open
11-15.
affair again.
Yes, exactly.
Muhammad Hassan. One challenge remaining. Play.
Well, both just got one challenge left. Oh, the luck of the midboard, he's got it back.
Yeah, but not only back with a proper length. Good block from Xiaolong there. And now China is where they want to be. That's it. Oh, wow.
I don't believe it. What a rally.
And the stadium is going still.
37 shots. How on earth did he get that back? Well, you talked at the start of the rally about a defensive shot off a netball from Liu Xiaolong and how he lifted it to the back of the court. That also, a desperation defence played to perfection. Well, the scoreboard is wrong.
Yes.
It's 16-15.
they can confer with us if they are in doubt. No, you don't see it out there, but I can see Jill's notes, and she has got everything under control. So rest assured out there, we can tell.
Well, the 5-point cushion is restored.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, the indecision. Yeah, that's clever. The change of pace on the interception from Hendra-Ahsan.
Yeah, but not only that, the change of pace from Zihan cannot move forward as well as the other one.
Yeah. The Chinese there have to believe. Yeah, look at that. Little clenched fist.
Never say die.
No.
Keep fighting, and I think that's what this player is good about. They can do it. We've seen it on a number of occasions where they come back.
Well, that's devastating attacking play from the Indonesians.
Yeah, but it all set up by a quite poor serve by Xiaolong. They really got under pressure from the very first shot because of that serve.
2 points away from regaining the title. Still got to work for it. Match point opportunities. World Championship points.
Out it is.
They've done it. A second world title for Hendra-Ahsan and Hendra-Ahsan. They've regained the title that they won in Guangzhou 2 years ago. For Hendra-Ahsan, it's a third world title. He won gold in Kuala Lumpur in 2007 with Marcus Kido. They didn't defend their world crown in Copenhagen last year, unable to defend their world crown. So they played 2 world championships. As a combination, they've won 2 world championships. And my goodness me, 37 minutes, and the title is theirs once more. 21-17, 21-14. And Indonesia can celebrate a gold once more in the men's doubles discipline. A 9th gold medal for Indonesia in men's doubles.
What a noise. What a noise. How does it feel being a world champion, but in Jakarta and in the Istora?
Bagaimana rasanya menjadi juara di Jakarta sebagai juara world champion?
Yang pasti kami berdua sangat senang dan juga bangga bisa jadi juara dunia di Jakarta, apalagi besok adalah hari kemerdekaan kita kan.
He said that they are very happy because they can win the championship in Jakarta.
You were the only Indonesian players in the finals today. You were the last match on. How much were you feeling the pressure as it got nearer and nearer to this final?
Kalian adalah pemain Indonesia satu-satunya yang masuk ke final. Dan bagaimana perasaan kalian untuk bisa bermain di tempat ini?
Pertama saya mengucapkan bersyukur kepada Allah Subhanahu wa taala yang telah menganugerahkan kita juara buat Indonesia dan buat saya sendiri dan buat rakyat Indonesia. Terima kasih.
He the Lord, they can win this match.
And one last question for you guys, important question. How are you going to celebrate tonight?
Dia bilang, bagaimana kalian akan merayakan kemenangan kalian?
Ada paling sementara pulang ke rumah dulu.
According to Hendra, the first thing first is go home.
Ya, pastinya saya akan banyak bersyukur, banyak berdoa ya. Dan terima kasih buat dukungan rakyat Indonesia yang telah mendukung kita dari awal sampai babak terakhir.
He said thank you very much all Indonesian supporters.
Well, Hendra-Ahsan says he's going to celebrate by going home. See the children.
Yes, why not?
And why not? Well deserved. Well, of course, we've got the prize presentation for the men's doubles coming up in just a moment, but it gives Morten and I just an opportunity to reflect back at these World Championships. And for the first time ever, China, since they've participated in the World Championships, which, of course, as we just look at the final score of that men's doubles, they played their first World Championships in Copenhagen in 1983 for the first time ever, not medaling in the women's singles. Women's singles, to me, Morten, is one of the most exciting disciplines.
It is, and you mentioned it 2 years ago when we met, and you said it, and you spotted it right on. It's perfect, and it's fantastic for the game. China has to go home and look in the books and see what they can do, but man, it's good. This is really great.
Yes. And, of course, the fact that in 4 different disciplines, we've had 4 different nations at semi-final stage. The IOC, the International Olympic Committee, was telling badminton that after the Olympic Games, we were all dominated by one nation. We need to go back and tell the IOC, have a look at our World Championships. We're not. It's a very open sport.
It is, and if you, again, look at it, we must say that China's dominance is coming down a little bit in all disciplines. They still, they won 3 here, but still you have to remember sometimes they have even more players in the semi-finals and finals as what they had this time.
Yeah. And perhaps we ought to make mention too of Japan winning a first ever medal in the men's singles discipline.
Men's singles, yes. Yeah.
That's a great step forward too.
It is. Morota has played really well.
Yeah. Well, we're just about ready for the prize presentation, the medal ceremony of the men's doubles. Party invited to come forward. Pairs invited to step forward. The bronze medalists, the beaten semi-finalists, the number 1 seeds Lee Yong-dae and Yu Young-sung of Korea. And from Japan, the number 6 seeds Kenichi Hawatawa and Hiroyuki Endo. The world number 1 silver medalists last year. A bronze in Jakarta in 2015. Well, they've had an incredible tournament, LIU, Xiaolong and Zihan. That they won 2 years world title 2 years after their first. Medals first to Hiroyuki Endo and Kenichi Hawakawa. A second bronze medal for Japan in the men's doubles discipline after bronze in 2007. For the Koreans, well, disappointment again has the #1 seeds for Lee Yong-dae and Yu Young-sun. For Lee Yong-dae, a 6th World Championship medal. A first World Championship medal for both of these Chinese players. World champions Hendra-Ahsan and Hendra-Ahsan of Indonesia. The trophies. The players will get flowers and mementos as well. Morten, your final of the day?
Yes, I think it's been a great championship. I really think it has, and it is so interesting. There are more players coming up, more new players coming up. And what we see is Korea and China is losing a little bit of their strongholds, but other nations are coming up, and I think that's great.
Yeah, it is wonderful. Well, for atmosphere, I have to pick the men's doubles as the final of the day. For intensity, I picked the women's singles. I thought the women's singles was a terrific match.
It was, yes. Yeah, unfortunately seen from my point of view.
Yeah.
Then Xiaolong was simply just the better man on the day. He played fantastic men's singles final, and just means that we have to go back to the drawing board. And as I say, never say die. We will come back.
Yeah. Yeah, heartache, of course, for Lee Chong-wei, 4th consecutive final. And silver gold eludes him. But it has been a wonderful championship. It really has, and you can expect the national anthem of Indonesia to be boomed out here in Istora Stadium in just a moment. One final presentation to all the players first before we get to the national anthem.
I can't remember them all. There's so many things coming. To the players.
I suppose if I had to pick a disappointment this championship, I'd pick the performance of Li Shuirui, the Olympic champion.
Yeah, but I agree with you that in the women's singles, China really have to go back to the drawing board. They have 3-4 players, but they are not able to win anymore, and they have to look to change the generation. But the problem for them is the Olympic qualification.
Yeah.
Can they make it in time?
Exactly. Well, we are about to hear the national anthem for Indonesia. For their world champions, Hendra-Ahsan and Hendra-Ahsan. fitting climax to the 22nd BWF World Championships. Home success for the Indonesian pair in the men's doubles. What a championships it's been. 4 players or pairs who won gold medals a year ago in Copenhagen retained their titles. That's the first time that's ever happened. It's the first time we've had 4 different nations from 4 different disciplines stand on the podium. Zhao Yunlei has created history in becoming the most successful player in World Championship history, having won her 10th medal today. And she's become the first player to win 2 gold medals in 2 consecutive World Championships. Of course, Carolina Marin retained her women's singles title, and the first European to do so. We've also seen a first in the mixed doubles, the first pair to win 3 World Championship gold medals. We've had other players win 3 mixed doubles world titles, Liliana Natsir and Park Ji-bong, but never has a pair won 3 world titles as Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei achieved today. As Morten Frost was saying, China taking 3 of the 5 titles on offer. There'll be celebrations tonight in Jakarta, not only for the home success, but for a whole week of just wonderful badminton. Badminton of the very highest quality. We've seen upsets, we've seen skill, and we've seen sportsmanship and competition of the very, very highest quality. But just to recap on our champions. In the mixed doubles, Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei won their 3rd world title, as the men's doubles pair posed for the photographers for a little bit longer. Spain's Carolina Marin retained her title, beating Saina Nehwal. Saina Nehwal, the first ever player to contest a World Championship final from India. Xiaolong was simply too good and became the 3rd player to defend a men's singles crown at the World Championships. Spare a thought for Lee Chong-wei, a 4th consecutive final and a 4th time as we look at confirmation of those results, that he's been beaten on finals day at the World Championships. Tiang Qing and Zhao Yunlei, the Olympic champions, they defended their crown as well. But the European champions, Pedersen and Rutiel, they created history. First ever players from Denmark to contest a women's doubles final at World Championship level. And as I say, a fitting way to conclude the World Championships in Jakarta. Men's doubles, Ahsan and Hendra-Ahsan take a title for Indonesia. We will reconvene in 2 years' time in Glasgow, in Scotland. There's no World Championship in Olympic year. But in the meantime, from all of us here in Jakarta, from all the team, we'll see you again. Take care. Bye-bye.